Actually, here in college, this is the only year that I've been in a leadership position or in a role as a leader, as a fourth year level representative of SBMSC. Prior to that, my leadership experience has been only in influencing others I was still in elementary and high school. So as for my leadership journey, this is the very first and the last year in my college years that I've been a leader.
I started my leadership journey when I was in grade 3. This was the first time wherein I discovered my potential kay I was elected as the president of the class. As simple as that, nga, dito na-discover as well nga, I was not a good leader then. So siguro I can lead, but I just lacked that experience pa siguro. But I'm happy with that because it allowed me to open more opportunities as I grew up.
Siguro basically my leadership journey started when I was a kid, when my parents introduced me to Mother Teresa and Saint Ignatius, and when my parents also taught me and my sisters to take responsibilities in everything that you do. Take the responsibilities in everything that you do, and we have also a household chores schedule to follow, which we abide. And with that, I've been very accountable towards myself, towards my family, and towards others.
Well, leadership is something that I grew up with. So leadership for me is a sport where I derive my passion. So when I'm in leadership and working with people, it makes me more of a human. So it is something that I grew up with, and it is something that I just realized na I love doing it.
Since this is my first and last year as a leader, my defining leadership experience would be just accepting the role. Since I did not run for this position, I was assigned, I was appointed. I guess that's a testimony for people believing in me and my skills and my capabilities. So just accepting the role is a huge part of my defining leadership experience.
I can't cite any specific experience, but I'd rather say that the experiences that involve failures serve as defining moments of my leadership journey. Simply because I appreciated who I am, I appreciated my strengths and my weaknesses, and at the same time, I am also open to the possibility that I can change and I can enable change.
Every experience that I had gives me the exemplar feeling of happiness, love, and contentment. And I take all those experiences as my defining moments because it molded me to become a person of what I am now. And that all those cries, the challenges, and the difficulties that I've encountered make every part of me.
The most defining journey that I have as a student leader here at Xavier is my book center experience, where I was once accused of claiming a book that I paid, pero they say nga I did not pay the book daw. So at that time, that was my cannonball experience. No, that challenged me, that changed the apathetic student in me into an active and participative student through leadership involvement. And also, I want those students, apathetic students, to also do the same, to speak up, because sometimes it's not other people that corrupts us, but it's us, we corrupt ourselves. So once we speak up and stand for what we think is right, I think that's the best way of leadership. So I want people also to do the same and to be inspired by that story.
I want it to continue spontaneously, since I do not think about being a leader, because I think of leadership as an opportunity for me to share my vision, to share my attributes, my skills, and just to be with people who want to achieve success. So for me, unconsciously, I just do whatever it takes to be successful. Obviously not bringing anybody else down, but bringing them up with me as well. So in the future, I just continue what I do.
being an education student, I would really like, it is my passion to become a great educator someday. Being an educator is also about being a good leader. And I believe that that's how I would like to see myself in the future, wherein I lead through teaching, leading by becoming a guide on the side, the guide of students, rather than to be just the actor in front of the class. It's more on all the students in the things that I do as a teacher.
I think I can ripple my leadership potential through extending my knowledge, my skills, my talents to the people who need it, to the kids in Divisoria, to the farthest people, to the farthest town, and siguro by entering or for giving my assistance to the foundations and other organizations who supports them, siguro I can in some way I can continue my leadership journey, and in a way I can make them happy.
I think the best way to continue your leadership journey is to stay unconscious that you are actually having impact to other people. Because once you feel to yourself that you are having impact, or you're having a good project and you are being appreciated, it will consume you much and it will lose track to the goal, to your own goal as a leader. So I think you have to continue doing what you're doing and be unconscious, continue to be unconscious that you are actually having impact.